So some things have been happening at the theater. Just in the past couple days, just unusual things. Things that are not of the norm. A couple days ago, I was at the door ripping tickets. There was a man, an older gentleman, rocking white Bermuda shorts and a blue button-down short sleeve and just not buttoned down, just open, no undershirt. This guy thought he was Hugh Hefner. Like, he was, I don't even know. And needless to say, it was very uncomfortable. So I just took a row and just, theater 2, please leave me alone. The rush is over, all the movies have started, and I'm just kind of sitting there. I kind of forgotten about him because there were so many people, it was busy. Yeah, so he comes like busting out of the theater, just heading straight for the door as he passed me. He's like, forgot my teeth glue, can't eat that stuff without it. Okay. At least he's wearing shoes. And then he saw a second movie that night, so I had like 5 interactions with this man. All of them were unwanted. Unwanted interactions. Then just last night, there was a pregnant woman, and, her man, I don't know. There was a pregnant woman, and she watched, I was just like, wow, she looks about ready to pop. I really don't think I would see a movie if I was that pregnant. Like, it's too dangerous. It's too dangerous. You don't know what's gonna happen, and I just had all these thoughts. Just like, man, can you imagine that? And then, if you did end up having, if you went into labor during the movie, how long are you gonna have to wait to see the end of that movie? Like, it's gonna be at, like, months. You're gonna be taking care of an infant. You're not gonna have time to see the end of that movie. So it's just, I don't know, I don't think it's a good idea. Anyways, we had closed concession, I was cleaning the kettle, everything, I just almost finished up, and they come out, and the guy was like, can I get some vouchers to come back? She's having contractions. And I'm just like, okay, yeah. So I run back and I get them for him. I'm just like, congratulations, guys. And they're just like, okay, yes. So that's never happened before, at least when I've been there. That was fun. Oh, and I found out that I work with a nerd fighter, another nerd fighter. That's not my sister or me, so that's cool. It's always fun to find other nerd fighters. Now in real life, like, I have a couple of my friends that are nerd fighters that I didn't know that they were, and that's what I found out, and it's cool. And then a couple people that have like turned into one as I've known them, which is cool. Yeah, DFTBA. So one of the cool things about my work is that we did this charity thing where you donate $3 and you get a Star Wars pin. And this is the pin. There we go. So we get to wear that while we're at work, and it's neat. And yeah, so then I'm thinking after this promotion is over, I'm gonna just start wearing my Up Ellie badge because I love it. And that's cool. Or possibly if I could get some kind of Spider-Man pin. Because there's a guy at work who wears a Batman one, and I'm just like, I need me a Spider-Man pin. But yeah, the Star Wars one is cool. Can you dig it? Also at work, we play movie soundtracks in the lobby, and it's super great and stuff, and they switch it out all the time and everything. And a couple weeks ago, I was listening, and just like cleaning the theater, not really paying attention, all of a sudden I'm just like, wow, this is really good. Like, whatever this is that's playing right now, it's just, oh, this is a good score. And then all of a sudden, it's just like, it just trickled in, and it was the Speed Racer theme, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is the Speed Racer soundtrack. I love Speed Racer. I love Speed Racer. It's like, some of my earliest memories are me watching Speed Racer with my dad. And man, it's just, that show has been a part of my life for my whole life, and I love it. And that movie is great. I know it got so much hate, but I think it's fantastic. I love it. And I love this show, and I got to meet Peter Fernandez, who, when the anime was coming out, like, he did all the translations. He was the voice of Speed and Racer X and like a bunch of other like little voices and stuff, and it was just great. And I got to meet him. That's a whole story. Let's tell it. We were going to a Rush concert, and we stopped at like the Grove area, and they had like the Mach 5 there instead of it was like when the movie came out. And they're like, Peter Fernandez here for autographs and pictures and things. We're like, oh! But he wasn't there, so we went and ate and stuff, and then we came out, he was there! And so we just waited in line for like 2 seconds, and he was there, and we met him, it was cool, we told him how much we love Speed Racer, like all as a family and stuff, and then we're like, can you say something in Speed's voice? And he's just like, will you shut up, Trixie, and let me drive? It was great. He's like, I don't think Speed ever said that, but I'm sure he wanted to. Like, how cool is that? I'm so happy I got to meet him. Like, he was, like, how odd. Like, that's freaking anime history right there. That man. Yeah, and I just only recently found out that he passed away. Like, not too long after that. So, I'm really happy I got the chance to meet him. He signed a poster of the Mach 5 for my dad. Said, go Keith, go. Like, yeah. It was great. So I love Speed Racer, and I just love, and so every time I hear that soundtrack, I'm just like, oh, Speed Racer! Like, it's just such a treat, because it's just so good. And Michael Giacchino is the composer, and he is brilliant. He's my favorite composer, like, tied with John Powell. Yeah. Yep. Yep, if you don't know Michael Giacchino, he's done these movies, and John Powell, these movies. Basically, if you see any of their names, like music by this person, you're in for a treat. That's all I've got to say. Alright, things over. This is a quickie because I want to get it done today because I'm going to try to do one of these every day this week. Except probably not tomorrow because I'm going to be at the water park, and then a going away party for my friend, and then an employee poker party. So probably not tomorrow, but next day. Okay. Bye guys!